Digital nomads work almost entirely over the internet while traveling. They don't always have to be away from home or office, but their jobs provide flexibility that allow them to work remotely and experience new cultures. Some live, travel, and work for a month during the summer, while others are constantly on the move, taking all their worldly possessions with them. While digital nomads may come in many shapes and sizes, they all have one thing in common: their love of immersive cultural experiences. While the Beatles may be right that all you need is love, they never clarified what kind of love. Perhaps a love of immersive cultural experiences is truly what the world needs. These immersive experiences do two things for individuals and families. First, they provide economic development opportunities for local regions. And second, they help spark innovation. How do digital nomads develop local economies? First, governments compete to attract digital nomads to work and vacation in their countries. Governments now focus on attracting individual workers, which is much easier than attracting companies. For example, France struggles to attract foreign companies because of high levels of corporate bureaucracy. So the government has shifted to what they call attractivite, or encouraging individuals to choose France. Rather than getting companies to come, they focus on attracting entrepreneurs and remote workers to work, eat, and see the sights of France. They have even promoted the country with the slogan, "Choose France," in English. Rather than promoting France as a source of jobs and income, they promote the country as a great place to eat, pray, and love, or something like that. Any town or region can promote itself as a great place to live. Remote worker money spent on local food, housing, car rentals, train tickets, entertainment, and services flows freely to the region from everywhere and anywhere without industrial or economic investment. Consider Tulsa, Oklahoma in the United States. Tulsa implemented a remote worker incentive program in the wake of the pandemic and quickly attracted over 2,000 digital nomads, many of whom decided to relocate permanently. This resulted in nearly $20 million in additional gross domestic product in 1 year. The city created approximately 1 new job for every 2 relocated remote workers. In fact, every dollar spent on attracting digital nomads brought $2.38 in new local labor income. Some of the most attractive cities are safe and offer a low cost of living combined with a high level of experiences. Cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Lisbon, Portugal, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Budapest, Hungary, Chiang Mai, Thailand, Bali, Indonesia, Casablanca, Morocco, and Istanbul, Turkey top the list. As Brazilian National Justice Secretary José Vicente Santini stated, these digital nomads warm up the Brazilian economy, and attracting them is an important step for Brazil in the promotion of one of the most modern labor models. Likewise, Ecuador's tourism minister said digital nomads bring foreign exchange into the economy and create local jobs. These low-cost destinations both attract digital nomads and benefit from them. How do digital nomads spark global innovation? Apple gave us the smartphone nearly 20 years ago. During that time, most innovative breakthroughs came from Silicon Valley in California, where people from all over the world come together to share ideas, work on cool technology, and build the next big thing. Today, companies like Apple recognize that the next big thing will likely come from low-cost locations known as the Global South, not Silicon Valley. For example, Apple and Amazon have turned to countries like Indonesia and Israel to solve global problems their developed market peers have been unable to tackle. Such efforts at global innovation feature prominently in R&D operations scattered across the developing world. Moreover, research shows employees are more likely to increase their individual level of patents when they travel from emerging markets to headquarters in developed markets. Research also shows that it isn't just traveling to headquarters that makes the difference. Traveling to other emerging markets to access tacit knowledge from colleagues leads to significant innovations, not only for the home market, but for the global organization as well. In fact, research shows that the farther people travel to learn from others, the greater the impact that information has on the solutions they offer, and it is not sufficient to simply communicate over Zoom or via email. The beauty is that companies no longer need to invest billions to build R&D operations in emerging markets. Instead, Digital nomads spend their own money, share ideas, work on cool technologies, and come up with more innovative solutions. Digital nomad communities represent regional hubs where people come together during or after work to exchange ideas across cohorts, companies, and countries. In fact, digital nomad collaborations reduce many of the traditional rich country, poor country status barriers that exist when team members from company headquarters in rich countries engage with team members in poor countries. Instead, digital nomad team members gain a deeper level of understanding and respect for local culture. This understanding makes digital nomads not only valuable for learning and innovation, but for solving many of the equity and inclusion problems companies face. In short, digital nomads may be the vital source of global economic growth for many less developed economies, as well as a vital source of innovation.